Disclaimer, this podcast is not late. You are simply early. I don't know what excuses you want. Corporate stole our podcast. That's it. That's all we're gonna say. Thank you very much. At least we came out with an episode this week. Now, today we have a very special episode because I think my co-host had a very special week. So I think the best thing to happen is for me to just sit and listen. And Bim is gonna treat this like her personal diary, and whenever she says respond, I will talk. But other than that, it's all up to you, girl. And also I will be keeping track of places that we might need to cut out in the audio. So really, just like free as a bird, just say what you want about everyone, and I will make sure that I cut it out.
Okay. Well, okay, this isn't working. I'm trying to do my nails. I'm trying to take out my nail polish, and I don't have my normal paper towels, and I have to use the school paper towels, and that's not working.
That is really funny.
Ah! Oh my gosh. It's like not coming off. Okay, I've actually had a very interesting 2 weeks. So, since I got back from spring break.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm about to make a lot of noise.
You fool, I can hear it.
I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay, I guess.
Okay.
But I had a very fun 2 weeks. The week after I got back from spring break, I had a comp sci test on Wednesday and a math test on Friday. And the comp sci test was really, really hard. And I, studied so hard, but then they, were like, no, how about let's, make it completely different from all of the practice tests. And I was like, fantastic. This is just what I needed because I studied the practice tests. So I was, sitting there. And first of all, I already hate comp sci exams because they're like, let's have them write out code, pen and paper. That's so difficult. I hate it. So anyway, comp sci test, bombed it, probably. I mean, I don't know what I got, but I definitely didn't, get a good grade. I probably got, a 60 or something like that. And then, on Friday, I was like, it's not over, because on Friday, I had, my math test, which was also so hard, because my little math teacher decided to play an April Fool's prank on us, because midway through the test, he was like, it wasn't an actual April Fool's test, it was just a prank, it was just him being silly, because he was just like, hey guys, so actually, do you guys remember, do you see question number 2 on there? It was prove why this, the question was prove why this converges, and he was like, it actually diverges, and we were like, what? Because we were all sitting there for 10 minutes trying to figure out why this thing converges. It just simply didn't. It didn't converge. So we were just all like, why does this converge? I don't know what this means. It doesn't converge. And then halfway through the test, he's like, oh yeah, by the way, guys, it actually diverges. And we're like, great. And after the test, so it's me, Andrew, Sonia, Daniel, and Anna, who are all in my math lecture. We all walk upstairs, and we see Delia and Ava sitting there, and we all just, fold. We're all, it's done. We were just, all, rapidly, talking, be like, what'd you get for this? Because, also, all of the numbers were, so complicated for no reason, because all of the practice tests were all, very simple numbers that you can easily do in your head, but all of these were, fractions and stuff, things that you needed a calculator for. One of the answers was, a really big, fraction, and then Sonia was like, oh yeah, that was, really hard, I, got it down to 200, though. I'm like, you did? And then, because I just, left it, I saw that fraction, I was like, I'm leaving this, I do not know, oh, 1 second. Actually, I have my test with me. 1 sec, guys.
Wait, you have the test?
Yeah. Here, and then I have my answers too. I got a 60 on this test. So, let's see. So the question, oh wait, this is the worksheet. 1 sec, where's the test? I might have thrown the test away because we were just so angry. Oh no, here it is. I still have it. So, this is so fun. This is so fun. Okay, so the one that was, wrong was, let's see. Okay, use limits to evaluate the integral from 0 to 5 of 5 minus x, like parentheses, to the negative 3 halves dx. Explain why it is an improper integral and explain why the integral converges. It does not converge. It diverges. But then so that I just like, whenever I got to, like, whenever he said that, I was like, okay. So then I just like scratched out all my work and then I just wrote diverges because I did not have enough time. Okay, and then so the fraction was the square root of 100 times 15. A square root, and then 100 times 15 times 64 divided by 36. How on earth are we supposed to do that without a calculator? I mean, we probably can. It's not like this, like the hardest thing, but like it's a time crunch. Like we only got 50 minutes to do like a bunch of problems. So anyway, that was that. And then we were like, fantastic. This is so cool. I'm so happy. Thank you, Todd. Thank you so much. Like, really, thank you for that April Fool's prank. And then we, and then after that, we went to see Shrek, which was really fun. Everyone did really good. And then, we went back, and then, what did I even do on Sunday? I don't even remember. Oh, I spent the entire day in McKeldin because, which is like the library, because first, Andrew had an econ exam on Monday, but also I had like a bunch of, like, I was like, okay, I just gotta get through this week and then I'm done. No, I still had a bunch of stuff to do. Like, now we're entering like last week. So I had an astronomy presentation due on Monday, my lit review draft due on Tuesday, and then, something else. I had like, what was, and then I had a comp sci project due on what used to be Friday. Like at the time, I swear I had something else. Like it was quite stressing still. Okay, Monday. So Monday, the entire day, I'm just like working on this astronomy presentation. And I did it. Was it very good? I don't know. The slides look really cool because I like plagiarized them. Like I stole them from SlidesGo. They looked really cool. But I didn't plagiarize. I cited my sources. Don't even worry. But I did my astronomy presentation, and then that day, so the previous week, Delia was put on the block. It was Delia and Brody put on the block. And this entire week, like while I'm like stressed about school and stuff, where you're trying to save Delia, like hashtag save Delia, like we don't want her gone. Like, please do not evict Delia. So like me and Delia are scrambling, just doing so many meetings with so many people, just trying to be like really like Delia, like okay, all we needed. So basically, what it was Kyle with HOH. Delia and Brody are on the block. And so then the voters are me, Bailey, Devani, Shibomi, David, and Bryce. So there's 6 voters. All we needed were 4 votes to save Delia. Luckily, there are 4 girls. Hashtag gals. Like, let's, like, get together, like, work together, get the boys out, because it is so obvious that the boys, like, kind of have this agreement and stuff, because like they've just been working together this entire game. And so then me and Delia the whole time we're just like, okay, like let's get the boys out. Like all we need, she was like, okay, I definitely have your vote, I definitely have Bailey's vote, like all we need is just Shibomi and Devani's vote. And so we're just like talking to Shibomi and Devani, and they're just like I'll do it if Shibomi does it, I'll do it if Devani does it. Oh my god. And so I think we finally got them down. Like we talked to them, we were like, okay, like really, like if you like keep Delia, like it'll be all 5 of us against the 3 boys, it will have a majority. And because like Shibomi was really, really worried about like being not on the majority and not like having the majority be against her, but we're like, if you just vote with us, then you will be on the majority. Like it's okay. And then it didn't work. Like Shibomi was not convinced. She was just like, okay, like no, she really wasn't even really entertaining the idea of keeping Delia, because she's like, apparently Delia wanted to go after me, which isn't really true. I mean, Delia, like, I don't think she was going after Shibomi, like definitely not right now. Delia was going after the boys, like whatever. And so then Delia gets evicted, and Delia has like this big like so yeah, they weren't convinced. It was 4-2 against Delia. And I'm like sitting there literally like shaking. Or like my leg is like bumping up and down because I'm like, bruh, I cannot believe this just happened. Like we could have had this. But then like in Delia, we helped Delia like roast everyone, and she roasted everyone except for me and Brody because she also knew like Brody before the game. So obviously that's a little bit sussy to like the people, you know, who are all sitting there getting roasted, and I'm just like sitting pretty like ha 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 ha. And then like she gave me a hug before she left, and I was like aw, but because me and Delia never hug, but so I'm sure they were all confused. But anyway, then I win HOH, and the comp was it was stacking cups with your feet. So
Not the feet. Was it Friday?
It was not even Friday. It was
How
literally
dare
Monday. I know. I was like, I cannot believe this. Like, and I was shaking. Okay, so like, it was a 4, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1, and I was like, yay. Well, actually, first, like, I was losing for like a really long, like I was kind of like tied like head and head with Devani and Bailey, and then all of a sudden whenever they were like doing their final row, they just like their entire tower collapses. I'm like yes, and then I pull it together, like I'm literally shaking as I'm like placing the cup on top of the like the last row, and then he's like, Kyle's like, and Emily is the new HOH, and I'm like, let's go. I like don't actually say that, like I just like oh my god. And I thought of this later, I should have been like, this is for Delia, but like I didn't, because I didn't think of it because I was just like shaking, and then I'm like, yes, finally, like, this is such a power shift, like, I can get these stupid boys out, I can put David and Kyle on the block because I've been wanting to, like, get them out this entire game. And then Kyle is like, so production slipped me this note, and it says, open me, so I'm gonna open it. And I was like, boy, oh my god. And then, sorry, I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, so I get to be like co-HOH, like this power gives me the power to be co-HOH. So yeah, like I get to nominate one person and you get to nominate another. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, are you actually messing with me? Like, April Fool's was like a couple days ago. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why? Apparently he won it in a Dilemma Den, which is like the little like twist from earlier in the season, and I was like, are you joshing me? Why? But yeah, so then this entire like week I've just been like talking with a bunch of Big Brother people. Basically, no one knows that me and Delia were, like literally neighbors. Like they don't know that we've been working together like the whole game. Like I kind of told Bailey, I was like, yeah, like we were working really, really closely. Like that's just what I've been saying. Like I've been telling people like, yeah, me and Delia worked really closely. Like it really sucks that she's gone. And then, but I have like this plan that I might do. So I'm gonna read you like this speech because okay, well first of all, because Kyle originally he was like, yeah, like I'm gonna put up Brody, and I was like good, like yeah, like let's put up Brody because like right now I really need Bailey to stay in the game because Brody isn't really like doing much, I guess. Like Bailey would be better for my game if she stayed, so I was like, yeah, okay, that's cool. And then apparently now he wants to get Bailey out, and so now like I don't really know why. Oh, Charlotte's frozen, but I'm gonna keep talking. Okay, so I was like, I don't know why Bailey is like possibly getting up for eviction, but I'm gonna like try and put all of the pressure on me and like Brody, and like not, well, really on Brody, but like I'm gonna try and focus it all over there, so basically I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna like try and distance myself from Bailey and then like make myself look closer to Brody. Okay, anyway, this is what I've been, basically I'm gonna do kind of like a dance funeral. This is what I'm gonna say. Say, David, I have nominated you for eviction. As you can all see, I'm wearing black. This is for Delia, and therefore the death of my game. I lost my number one in this game, and now I have no one. I don't think any of you realize how close Delia and I are. Not only in this game, not only as friends, but physically close. Delia and I are literally neighbors. Anything y'all told Delia, I heard 30 minutes later. Yes, I knew about diaper babies, which is the stupidest name for an alliance, but I kept my silly little mouth shut. I was essentially the 7th member of diaper babies because I did everything that alliance did in Delia's best interest, but also in the best interest of the people in that alliance because I respected all of you. Now, I know none of you respect me in this game, but respect this. I am going after all of you because that is the game. I'm tired of having to be nice. I'm tired of having to be careful about what I say because if I so much as mention someone's name, I might become a possible target. So I hope you all know that I'm going after every single one of you. Kyle, you're number one on my list. I would have nominated you if I could, and I am beyond pissed that I have to share this HOH with you. If you don't put up Brody, you're wasting your co-HOH because Brody and I have also been working together this whole game. Now that I got my little mini Dan's funeral out of the way, everyone can finally follow me on Instagram to see cute pictures of me and Delia. Okay, wait, respond. Is that good? Should I do that, or is that like blowing up my game too much?
I would leave parts of it out. I would say, don't say that this is the death of your game. Simply just say it how it is. Tell it like it is. Don't just stand up there and be like, it's such a hard to make this decision. Wait, okay, so Brody is the person you're putting up?
No, I'm putting up David. I want Kyle to put up Brody.
Wow. Yeah, I feel like this place needs some substance, and I feel like next week you can still talk yourself out of trouble.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Well, okay, what happens next week when you're not HOH?
I know, I've been thinking about that, because, like, I might just...
Who's most likely to get it? You know Kyle's not going to get it.
Right, it'll probably be either, if David doesn't go, David or Bryce, which are both people that I want to get out. Like, I just want to, like, and I want to, like, before I do this, I'm going to tell, like, Bailey and Devani, now the people I've been, like, working closely with, I'm going to be like, you know, I'm not actually going after you guys. Like, I'm just doing this for, like, publicity. But,
yeah.
But I don't know, because, like, it will probably make me a bigger threat, but also, like, I know that I'm probably not going far in this game now. Oh, my gosh. Andrew, say hi to the podcast. They didn't hear you.
Okay.
The podcast can't hear you.
What?
I could go.
Oh.
While you're recording.
I don't know. Do you want to just sit here and listen to me rant? That's all it is.
I don't want to intrude on the podcast.
No, that's okay. But yeah, so I know, what was I saying? Oh my gosh, my nails are so yellow.
We were talking about what's happening next week. Well, like, what will happen next week after you drop this bomb?
Yeah, it'll probably make me... Oh yeah, I'm not going far in this game anyway, because, like...
Well, you don't know that.
Well, I do, because I know that everyone already kind of sees me as an easy, like, floater to get out, like, really soon. Like, I know that, and I know that people, like, you know, they don't respect me. Like, they... Like... I don't know, because I told Bailey, I was like, yeah, like, me and Delia were working really closely together. Like, I knew about diaper babies. Like, and she was like, what? Like, you did? And she was like, mad respect for that. Like, you, like, kept your mouth shut. Like, you didn't spill it. Like, I can't believe that. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, that'll kind of, like, earn you some respect. So, I don't know. I do want to, like, mention that. But she did say, she was like, maybe don't mention that you, like, know everything that Delia told you. Which, yeah, like, I probably shouldn't, because then that might, like, make me a target. But, like, everyone else is, like, closer with each other than they are with me. Like, I know that Bailey is kind of, like, Bailey right now, this person that I'm closest with, I think, like, but I can't 100% trust her because I know that she's been working really close, like, closer with Devani than I have, and, you know, she just, like, she has her options, and I'm just, like, one of them. But, yeah, it's, like, I don't know.
I think that you should also come at it from the perspective, like, you want to play Big Brother and you're sick and tired of whatever you guys have been doing so far.
Yeah, because also that's, like, pretty much, like, common. Like, whenever Alex and Lexi got out, they were all like, I'm so tired of you guys being so baby about this. Like, you know, like, which I agree, like, because I've had to really adjust how I wanted to play this game, because if you, like, so much of, like if you just like mention like someone's name, then you immediately like become a target to that person. Like you can't just like strategize without risking your entire game, and that's so annoying. Like
That is.
you know, like I just want to, I don't know, like so.
I say you should do it, but revise your speech somehow.
Okay.
Let's go
Revise
through
it,
it.
like-
Let's go through it.
Okay.
How does it
So-
start?
So, like, David, I have nominated you for eviction. And then, should I actually wear black, or is that too Dan's funeral?
To Dan's funeral.
This is so sad. Alright, no wearing black. But, so then should I just say, like, I lost my number 1 in this game? Like, or should I just immediately start with, like, I don't think any of you guys realize how close Delia and I are?
Yeah, start with that. Say, I don't think any of you guys realize. Do a pause. Say, I've nominated you for eviction. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any of you realize just how close Delia and I were. She was my number. You guys don't know what it's like to lose a number 1 in this game. And then go on from there.
Okay. And then, like, anything... Should I include the, like, anything y'all told Delia I heard 30 minutes later, or no? Like, because I know that'll make me a target, but also, like, it might make people respect that I did keep my mouth shut. Like, about diaper babies and about, like, whatever else.
What's the sentence that follows?
Anything else told Delia I heard 30 minutes later. Yes, I knew about diaper babies, but I kept my silly little mouth shut. I was essentially the 7th member of diaper babies because I did everything that alliance did in Delia's best interest, but also the best interest of everyone in that alliance because I respected all of you.
Okay, so don't say I heard 10 minutes later. Say I've known about diaper babies the whole time. I was essentially the 7th member, and go into that whole spiel.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say that
Okay.
you know everything. And like you can hold it over people's heads that like they don't know what you know.
Right. This is true. Yeah, I can be like, I know.
And even if they
I
don't
know
believe
stuff.
you that you knew about this, that, and the other, they like there's still the possibility that you do. So I feel like
Right.
I don't know. It'll just you will remain a mystery to them because of it.
An enigma, even.
An enigma, if you will.
Of course. Okay. Yeah, no, I like, that they don't know exactly what I know. Because that'll make them be more careful around me, I guess. I don't know. Like, I'm really just trying to kind of, like, save my game and get myself further because, like, everyone else is really, like, closer than they are to me. Like, I'm just super, like, expendable to people. Like, they just know that it's really easy to get me out because I don't really have anyone. So, like, I don't know. Because I'm seen as a floater, which I'm not, but, like, if that's how I'm seen as, like, that's how it looks, you know? Like,
yeah,
that's how
so
people are gonna treat me.
change their perspective.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with the diaper
Exactly,
babies thing. Be like,
exactly.
I was the 7th member. Be like,
Yes, okay, so go on from there. So go from the top with our revisions and let's see how it sounds.
Okay, wait, I did not write down the revisions. I'm gonna have to remember. Okay, David, I nominated you for eviction. I don't think any of you realize how close Delia and I are. Not only in this game, not only as friends, but physically close. Delia and I are literally neighbors. I knew about diaper babies from the moment it was born, but I kept my silly little mouth shut. Here, wait. I was essentially the 7th member of diaper babies because I did everything in that alliance's best interest. Because I respected all of you. Okay. Just like that? Like, I don't know. I didn't add anything else. I just kind of, like, took out the things that we took out.
Okay. Is that the whole speech?
No, there's more.
Okay, go on from there.
Should I include that, like, I know none of you respect me in this game, but respect this, I'm going after all of you, or should I, like, cut that out?
Well, don't say I'm coming after all of you. Just
Okay,
say,
but, like...
or say
but the-
say something like, yeah, I know you guys don't really respect me, but I say that I am not someone you should just play around with. I'm here to play Big Brother, and if you guys actually want to as well, come talk to me.
Okay.
Come talk to me, because I am sick and tired of poking each other like we're kindergartners. Let's play Big Brother.
See, I heard everything you said about me. I know none of you respect me. Wait, I can't say that. I know none of you respect me in this game, but respect this. I'm here to play Big Brother.
And say that you've been playing Big Brother this whole time, and they have not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have been playing.
I cannot say the same for the rest of you.
Ooh! I cannot say the same for the rest of you. Okay. Let's see, I'm tired of having to be nice. I'm tired of having to be super careful of what I say. Because if I so much as mention someone's name, I might become a possible target. But that's the game. Should I keep that?
Yeah, but that's the game that you guys have been playing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. But that is the game that you guys have been playing. If you want to play Big Brother, come talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I keep the, Kyle, I would have nominated you if I could?
Yes,
Okay.
please. Say it very matter-of-factly.
Good. Yeah, I am, because I'm so sick of Kyle. Literally so sick of him. He's so annoying. I don't want it. I don't want him, because, and I also, if he gets to the end, he's probably gonna win, which I don't want, because he's just been, don't like him, don't like Kyle, I really don't want him to win, but yeah, okay, and then should I keep the, now that I got my mini dance funeral out of the way, everyone can follow me on Instagram, or no?
No, just say, no, I don't know, because, now we've changed it so it's not Dan's funeral, you know?
This is true.
This is just a good nomination speech at this point.
True. I say now that I got that off my chest, everyone can follow me on it. Because I do want to follow people on Instagram. I want to follow Bailey on Instagram. She's cool.
Do that, yeah.
Okay. Now that I got that off my chest. Okay. Man. Because it's so annoying just having to be oh, well, I don't really know who I want to nominate, because if I even say someone's name, they're gonna be oh, no, how dare you? Because I know all y'all been saying my name, oh my gosh, I'm not going after every single one of you, I know what you've been saying, so frustrating, because not all of the seasons have been like this, I don't know, this season has just been, but I want to be on production, in years, in, the next seasons, because it'll be fun.
Can I please be your Julie Chen Moonves?
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, we already have a host, but I think they pick a new host every year. What if I'm Julie Chen Moonves next year?
You should.
I should be. Oh my gosh. Yes, I could be at the end of all of the evictions, how she where she says inspirational quotes, that could be
oh
me.
yes, you could.
Could be thank you and good night, and remember, what did she say, respect everyone.
Yeah, just the most anti Big Brother sentiments. I was what,
Right,
Julie?
What?
Someone
Julie,
take the mic away from Julie.
What are you talking about?
Sometimes I don't know. I just don't understand what Julie's up to.
She's got her own plan, okay?
True.
Okay. Alright, anyway. That's my Big Brother stuff. Everyone's been trying to meet with me. Basically, David was he's I'll keep you safe for the next 2 weeks if you don't put me on the block. And then Bryce was I, like, am not going after you. I will not go after you, like, if you don't put me on the block. So, I don't know. It's looking like I'm putting David up because I'm not putting up any of the girls, and I'm not going to put Brody up myself because that's not good. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather Kyle put Brody up.
Yeah, because then it's like you already burned that bridge.
Right, yeah.
Because there might be a day when you need that bridge not to be burned.
So true. But yeah, it really sucks. Like, it's still fun, I guess, to play Big Brother, but it's not as fun without Delia because, you know, me and Delia, we would just, like, run into each other's rooms and be like, oh my goodness, I have news. Like,
that is
but
so
now, like,
cute.
Like, I'm not supposed to tell her anything because now she's in the jury, and she's supposed to get all of her information from other jurors. So
whoever you send home this week, they're gonna have a lot to say.
Yes. Yeah, like, they have a little, like, group chat of, like, all the jurors on GroupMe. I'm, like, really curious why Bryce wants to meet with me. Like, genuinely so curious. Because we've already met. Like, you usually only meet with someone, like, once a week unless, like, something's happening, you know?
Oh.
Like, so, like, unless you, like, have something to say. Because, like, usually you meet with the HOH, you, like, are, like, basically, like, oh, so, like, who do you think you're nominating? And then, you know, you kind of, like, tell them or you don't tell them. Because, like, whenever Kyle was HOH, like, I, you know, met with him and I was like, so, like, who do you think noms are? And he was like, I don't really know, like, still kind of up in the air. And it was 30 minutes before noms. I was like, there's no way that's true. Like, that is, like, no. And then, I was talking to Bailey, like, after we were just, like, standing around, and it was, like, Bailey and Devani, and they were like, okay, so, like, Delia and Brody are going up, right? And I was like, man, if only Kyle told me that. Also, oh my gosh, there was, like, big drama. The one of the production members accidentally texted in the, like, main, like, our group chat that, like, all of the players are in, and he was like, so I was walking home with, what is it, David, Bryce, Devani, who else? Shibomi and Kyle, and he was like, and apparently they have, like, an alliance going, and they were really, like, sussed out by Bailey trying to win veto to put to take Delia down, and, like, oh, that night was so crazy because then everyone was just, like, blowing each other's phones up, like, what, like, is this true, like, da 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 da. And apparently it's, like, actually, like, literally not true. Like, Devani showed me the texts where she was texting Elena, like, head of production, where she was like, Elena, like, it's literally not true. Like, we don't have an alliance. Like, we were sussed out by Bailey, but we, like, do not have an alliance. So, yeah. Interesting. But I do still think that group is kind of close, even if they don't have an alliance. Definitely the three boys are. The three boys are definitely close. But, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's all Big Brother. And then last week, I finished my astronomy presentation. And then I did my lit review in, like, 3 hours. And then, and I like to say that I am a woman in STEM, not by choice, but by necessity, because I cannot write. At all. Like, it's the worst, but yeah, so I did my silly little lit review, and then I was, like, working on my comp sci project the whole week, and then I kind of accidentally procrastinated it, but, like, because I had other stuff, I had more important stuff to do, like, first, you know, but yeah, and then I finished my lit review and my comp sci project last night, which is why we couldn't do the podcast yesterday, but...
Hey. What do you mean we didn't do the podcast yesterday?
Oh, wait.
You guys are just early.
Wait, what? Never mind. You guys are so early. How silly of you. Why would you do this? We are never late. Never. Yeah, we will color you painting your nails. That's really cute. I'm doing this dark blue, and then I'm going to do, like, a shimmery light blue on, like, one nail. I know. But this whole time, you know, I'm stressing about my comp sci project, stressing about my lit review. I have a comp sci quiz on Wednesday. And then this whole time, my family is living it up in New York. This entire time. And okay, like the last time me and my family went to New York, it was like we stayed in like a hotel in like New Jersey, and we had to take like a bus like 30 minutes to actually get to the city, and it was only for one day. And like it was a very interesting trip, like very like rushed and stuff. But then they send me pictures of the inside of the hotel they're staying in now, and it's like this really fancy like hotel in the middle of the city with like a really good view. And I'm just like, what do you mean? Why are you doing this without me? Like, you guys couldn't. And they did. They were like, oh, you can skip school to like come with us. No, I couldn't. Like, I got stuff to do. Yeah, so, and they're going to the Harry Potter store right now, and they're like texting me pictures, and I'm like, bro, I'm crying. This is actually devastating. But yeah, like, one sec. And my mom posted on Facebook and like tagged me, and she was like, "It's our first vacation without @Emily," and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Like I did, it was on Facebook, so I did the little angry emoji, and I was like, and I commented, "I cannot believe this." My mom thought that was funny, but I don't think it's funny. I have my feelings hurt.
It's really funny, actually.
I know. Thank you. Why aren't you on this vacation? You could have taken my spot.
I don't know. They didn't offer it to me. I'm kind of offended.
This is sad. Yeah, they should have taken you instead of me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd fit right in.
Of course. Oh my gosh. Look at them. No. This is so sad. Just looking at all of the pictures. They're sending like pictures from the inside of the Harry Potter store. Aw. Elliot. And then... Bruh. These fools. These absolute fools. They're like seeing the Empire State Building and stuff. I cannot believe this.
Aw.
It's okay, I guess. But it's just... Yeah. Anyway. So how have you been?
That was funny. Funny. Okay, let me actually move my mic towards me, because I guess I'm talking now. Things have been good. Post Shrek. Glad we got over that hurdle. Yeah, and then we had a week of school in between Shrek and spring break, which was simply criminal. It was just totally in the way. And it was just bad. Why were we there? And now we're like all starting to study for APs. Ooh. And I'm not taking any AP tests. Not one of them.
Nice.
So that is pretty cool. But yeah, so we're doing nothing in school. I'm doing a lot of ballet. And that's that on that. But now we're on spring break, so that's good. And yesterday I just put away all of my clothes. Like, I had so much laundry to do. Just piles and piles and piles of clothes just all over my room. So then I put them all away yesterday, which was just fantastic. And then I sat waiting for a very long time for Bim to text me, be like, okay, I'm ready for the podcast. Then that text never came, and I woke up to a text that said, let's record tomorrow. And I said, okay. Sounds good.
I'm really sorry.
No, it's okay. I was expecting it. Like, once it hit 9 o'clock, I was like, okay, we'll just record tomorrow. It was hilarious.
I feel really bad because I didn't want to keep you waiting. And I was like,
no, it's okay.
I thought I was going to be able to get it done, but instead I had like 3 mental breakdowns.
Once it hit like a certain period in the night, I stopped waiting. So I was like, okay, whatever. And it's not like I was doing anything. Like, once I put away my clothes, that was like 3 p.m. So then I was just doing nothing the whole time, and like I was okay doing nothing. You wouldn't have been interrupting anything.
Right, but like still feel bad.
It's okay. We're recording the podcast now. I mean, guys, you guys are so early.
Guys, why did you show up so early? What the heck? This is devastating.
It really is.
Can you come sometime on like Saturday night, or are you?
No, I'm going to Georgia.
Oh, wait,
I will, in
I'm gonna
fact,
be
be
home
in
Saturday
Georgia.
night. Wait, what?
I'm going to be in
home
Georgia.
When? When are you going to be in Georgia?
I'm going to be in Georgia. I'm leaving on Friday.
You fool.
And then I'll be there Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I come back on Tuesday.
I cannot believe this.
I know.
Because I'm going to be home, like, Saturday night. Well, because the whole day Saturday, I'm doing Brovivor.
What?
Which is all of Big Brother and then all of Survivor, like, versus each other. So that's going to be fun. So I'm going to be, like, home Saturday nights and then go home, like, Sunday morning or whatever.
Exciting.
For Easter. Yeah.
That's cool. That's why I'm going to Georgia, so Garrett can have some family over Easter.
Aw, that's so cute.
I know.
Yeah.
It's taking one for the team.
Are you excited to be back on TikTok soon?
No.
Thursday? No, I'm not either.
I'm actually... No.
Because I know that, like, once I get back on TikTok, I'm going to become addicted again.
Yeah, I can,
right
like...
now.
Yeah, I'm slowly but surely getting back to, like, my brain cells healing from TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, my attention span is a lot better now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm scared that once I download TikTok, my attention span will be worse again.
I feel like I'm just going to do the thing again where, like, I'm not really on TikTok a lot because I don't understand the trends, and I'm like, I don't really like this. And then and usually, like, it takes me a little while to get back on, but then I just don't.
I hope that happens to me too, because yeah, last year, like, once I got TikTok back, I didn't really, I was on TikTok, but I wasn't, like you just said. So it was just like,
right.
In between. And I don't want in between. I just want no.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm like rubbing all up on my mic a lot, so if you guys hear that, I don't care. But yeah, I feel like TikTok is just not what I need.
Yeah,
I don't need
especially
TikTok
since
right now.
finals season is coming up, and I need to do well on finals. Like, that would be nice.
Doing well in finals would be nice.
Just a little nice, But, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know, you could probably come over some weekday this week, but also, like, that might be bad for my grades, but, like,
If it's bad for your grades, I'm not coming.
Well, okay, I guess. This is very sad.
I know. Crying IRL. Okay.
IRL.
Sorry, just finished my top coat.
I just finished mine too. Look at my nails.
Oh my goodness, Bim still refuses to paint that one nail fully.
Well, yeah, because it looks so cool. It's like literally like at the top, like all that's left are like some little streaks of blood or something.
When there's streaks of blood in your nail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens. But
yeah, anyway, during my free time-ish, I have resorted to watching just numerous kids shows. First off,
kids shows?
Bella and the Bulldogs. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's just one of the best Nickelodeon shows in the world. It's more of a new age Nickelodeon, but I swear, the actors that they got were just brilliant. And once the writers found out how to write to the actors' strengths, mind you, these are like 12, 13-year-olds. Once the writers figure it out, gosh darn is it golden. It's fan-freaking-tastic. And I recommend everyone start watching Bella and the Bulldogs. It is so good and funny. Like, you have to also let yourself live in what it is. Like, yes, it is a kid's show about middle schoolers, and they have middle school people issues. So if you keep it through that lens, like, this is so middle school, it just makes it so good. It's so fantastic. Anyway, that's what I have to say about that.
Bella and the Bulldogs.
Bella and the Bulldogs. What else did I watch?
I always saw commercials for that, and I thought it was cool, but...
It is cool.
Yeah.
Guys, both seasons are now on Netflix, so everyone go watch. I
Netflix.
also started watching iCarly, which is, like, obvious. But I have started Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide once again. I was big into that show as a kid, and it still holds up today. I can't put my finger on, like, what it is. I'll do a full in-depth analysis later, but wowee, is it good. Also, BIM, Total Drama Island.
I remember, like, I never actually watched that show, but, like, whenever it was on, I'd, like, like, it was on, and I would watch it.
Yeah.
And I liked it.
So it's like, yeah,
it's Survivor, right?
Yeah, it is. So, but you have to watch it like a Survivor series. First of all, only the first season is one that you need to watch. But if you just watch the season, like, straight through, it's like a season of Big Brother, and they do just, like, outrageous things. Like, there are competitions that I wish they could do on Big Brother, like in Awake-a-thon. Whoever stays awake the longest, just staying awake, not having to hold something, not doing anything else, just staying awake the longest wins.
Yeah, they've kind of done something with, like, that with the pressure cooker in season 6, but, like, not really.
Yeah, it's just because I feel like a competition like that in Big Brother would go on for days. Mm-hmm. Simply days.
Yeah. I feel like they could do that in our Big Brother. Because we haven't had an endurance comp yet, and I'm, like, waiting for it. Because I guess we kind of had one. It was, like, you have these, like, red solo cups, and you're, like, pressing them against the wall, but then you, like, slowly add more and more, like, you're, like, stacking them. And so it's this, like, big, long, shaky line of red solo cups so that you're, like, pressing up against the wall with your head. And, like, you can't use your hands or whatever. And I got second place in that competition.
Ouch.
I was like, I could do this forever, and then I couldn't. But, so, like, that's the closest we've ever gotten to an endurance comp, and I've just been waiting. And I've also been waiting for for the first double eviction. Like, I've been waiting for that.
Could you imagine it's after your HOH?
Oh my gosh, that'd be insane.
That would be terrifying for you.
Yeah.
Because here you are, you just painted this beautiful, nice red target on your back.
Yeah.
And then you go into a week where you can't play any game. It's just events.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
Yeah. I mean, I do not think I'm making it, like, super far, so that's why I'm, like, kind of okay with doing this, because I know that, like, people have people over me, you know? Like,
Well, you never know.
Okay, I do know, though.
Well, okay, that's how Chicken George made it to the final 6. They're thinking, well, I got bigger fish to fry.
Chicken George floated his way to this final 6.
No, I think it was also more of a, like, I got bigger things to do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna waste an HOH on Chicken George, you know?
Right, but right now, the biggest, like, they're gonna get Bailey out before they get me, and then I will literally have no one.
Then find someone. You didn't have anyone but Delia, but now you have Bailey and the other one. So who's to say that once Bailey and the other one leave, you won't find someone else?
This is true. I don't know.
You gotta give yourself more credit here. Don't go out without a fight, you know?
Well, of course. I'm not just gonna lay down. Like,
I know, but, like, you can't just say that, like, you wanna say this huge thing and say that you're okay if you go out. No! You did it for a reason. You gotta stay in there.
Okay.
Fight your butt off.
I am. I just cannot wait for, like, whenever I say that me and Delia are neighbors. Like, I think that's gonna be really funny.
That is. Do you think Julie Chen would come on screen?
Of course.
Queen behavior, she would.
No, because Bailey literally went to Delia's room. And, like, I was in my room, and Delia is, like, blowing up my phone, and she's like, don't come outside, like, Bailey, like, don't go, like, Bailey's in the bathroom, like, do not leave your room. And I was like, what? Because I was literally about to, like, go up and go to the bathroom, and then I was like, oh.
That's
okay,
terrifying.
So no, it was, like, so scary. So I can't wait to, and also interesting because me and Delia have like colored pictures, like coloring book pictures outside our wall with our first and last names like signed underneath them. So I was like, is she gonna see this? Luckily she didn't, because like obviously we haven't gotten caught yet, but yeah.
That is really scary.
It was.
Wow. I've been missing my Big Brother content because after I finished Big Brother 3, I was watching Big Brother 4, and then I spilled water all over my laptop. And just since then, I haven't picked it back up. Laptop's fine, by the way, guys. Somehow it's okay. But yeah, I've been living it up.
Living it up.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, now that I'm on spring break, I feel like I'm actually going to take a break. So on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I have nothing to do except go to the dentist tomorrow and go to Jake's game tomorrow. But other than that, I have nothing. And also, I will have the ballet studio to myself like all week. So it's just up to me to do whatever I want to do. And I am so happy and excited.
That is exciting.
The possibilities are endless.
You should, I don't know what you should do with the ballet studio. You should like take it over and start your
again.
Own. Yeah, exactly. You start your own ballet studio again.
Oh, guys, I don't know if I want to do that.
Do it.
It was a lot of work last time. I don't know if I have it in me to do it again.
I hope you don't have any cavities, though. That would be sad.
That would actually be really, really sad if I had a cavity. Could you imagine? That'd be just so out of character for me.
That's so rude of you. I had 2 cavities over winter break.
2?
2.
Didn't you not go to the dentist for a long time?
Yeah, like 4 years.
So that's on you.
It is. However, it still sucked. Still made me really sad. But yeah.
Oh, final thoughts before we ride off into the sunset.
Whoa.
That's what?
Oh, nothing. I was gonna say that's what JC says.
I know. I just realized. Ooh, sorry. I don't know if I ever like fully realized the genius of it because it's really funny.
It is really
Ride
funny.
off into the sunset. When you're not expecting it, it's hilarious. And I guess I just never fully paid attention to it. But gosh darn, is it funny. And also, JC's funny. I don't understand why he doesn't think he's funny because JC's just freaking funny. Him on the podcast is great. I could sit and listen to him for hours. Yes. And
Really?
like, I think last week or this week or something like that, Grayson like took up the first 15 minutes just talking about stuff. And you know how Grayson never talks. And
Right.
like JC would try to interject and say something, but Grayson would keep talking. And every time that would happen, JC would go, "Oh, sorry, go ahead." And like just let Grayson talk. Like,
No, because I know I can hear
something
that in JC's
of that
voice.
nature. Like not even like finishing his he goes, "Oh," and then Grayson just talks over him. It's just so funny. It's the best, and I love it.
That is funny because I can hear that in JC's voice. Like, oh, go ahead.
Yes, it's hilarious. Anyway, yeah, so what was I going to talk about before? Oh, my goodness. Dirty Dancing era is coming to a close. Because it was beginning part of April is the Dirty Dancing era.
Yeah.
But the thing that I'm scared about is after Dirty Dancing era comes Swan Lake era, and I don't know if I'm prepared for that.
Do you guys have a show? What's your show?
Yeah, we're doing just a little recital.
Aww.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah, it won't be as stressful. It's okay.
It won't. Yeah.
It might be a Swan Lake stressful era for me, but you'll be okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so we'll see about that.
Yeah, rest in peace, Dirty Dancing era. You'll
Rest
be greatly
in
missed.
peace. Yeah.
At
Oh,
least
well.
it's gonna be spring.
Yeah, and like fully this time.
Like, actually.
Just fully spring. It's going to be great.
No more fake spring.
Yeah, because yes, I've been making the most of it, but it still kind of sucks.
Yeah. What sucks is they still haven't given us our AC back.
Oh,
And I just. Whoa, you good?
Never mind. I was getting a call from an unknown number.
Whoa there.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah. I think that's all I have to say.
That's all I have to say too.
Okay, sounds good.